Hey everyone, welcome to this week's show. With me today, I have Corey, my co-commissioner and GM of Sauce Pass. Thanks for joining me, buddy.
Going on? Woke up from my afternoon nap to come do this episode.
Yeah, I hear you. I just woke up not long ago myself. Um, and getting flack for not being lively in the chat. Sorry, Mark, that I have to work for a living overnights and sleep during the day. I'm not on the same schedule as everyone else. But I am your commissioner and GM of Team Ramrod. We have some very interesting results from last week, which we will get into.
Some
Um,
big upsets.
some upsets, and just for the record, you went 4 out of 8 last week, and I went 5 out of 8.
Yeah. Ah, well,
We
close
both
enough.
lost on the tie, you know, to be expected.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
All right, let's jump into this one here. Sauce Pass 3-10-0 in 15th, dropping a close one to the Jager Bombs 8-5-0 in third.
This one hurt. He had a killer Sunday. Uh, Picked up a lot of goals and flew past me. Uh, and then ended up tying in blocks, which one more block would have got me the win. I had two guys going to his zero for like a period and a half, and I couldn't get a block. So that was unfortunate. But no, it was a good week. His team came out to play as well. Like my team 15 goals, 17 assists to his 19-31. Uh, Felt we both came out to play. My goalies kicked his butt. I took three stats to his one, but his players rode over me otherwise with the shorty here. 3 game winners on 19 for him. I had five, so I was fortunate there to take that category. But yeah, no. Braden bye week did not continue for me. Some good players here for me. Brock Nelson, 4 goals, 3 assists, 3 power play points, 2 game winners available on the market right now, too. Uh, Dorofiev, goal, 3 assists, power play point, 8 shots, 3 hits, available on the market right now. Um,
I see that we're skipping
that's
Suzuki's
so.
good week because you don't want to put him on the market.
Shh, shh, carry on, carry on. And then a lot of other people coming into my lineup though, but not no one really showed up. Hurdle at 15 pims on his like first shift, then sat out the rest of the game. The one game that was nice. And then Grabauer playing well for me in his limited starts. Wolf with a killer week. 932 and a 960, 3 wins between them. But then Braden's players took care of me here though. Gensel, 4 assists. Bennett, goal, 3 assists, 8 hits, 10 shots. Rust, a goal, 3 assists, +5, 12 shots. And Wyatt, Johnson, Hudson, Shabbat, 2 goals apiece. Hudson, 4 assists as well, 2 power play, a game winner. Schaefer, 3 goals, 1 assist. Crosby, 4 goals, 4 assists, +7 on the week. Um,
He had a big
yeah,
week.
Werenski, goal, 3 assists. McTavish, goal, 2 assists. He had a lot of players come out to play this week. Pet, 7 hits as well with a shorty. And then he had a lot of goalies come out, but no one really played well for him except for Salov's two wins, but
Gibson.
on a 865 though. And then yeah, Gibson only had one start on the week. 931 couldn't get the win. And I think they lost 4-1. They only let in two. Yep. Big win for Brady and push him to third.
Yeah, he's been on
Uh,
a tear the last little bit, right? So good for him. Once they started paying attention, the two of them put some wins together. I feel this is an unfair
yeah,
match, 2 versus 1, and you get barely squeaked by. But it happens.
is what it is.
Yeah. Team Ramrod, 6-7, falling to 12th place after losing the Tage against the Machine, 6-6-1 in ninth. Let's see what happened.
Yeah. Uh, his players rode over yours like I predicted.
I
You
mean,
beat him by 2 pims, 2 hits, 2 blocks for your 3 stats. So it could have been a donut over there, pretty close. But 20 goals, 21 assists from you, still
my players
quite the
didn't have a
week.
bad week.
No, Mark's just had it better, and his
Like, look at
goalies.
19 power play points. Like, when do you see that?
Yeah,
It's rare, you know?
Well,
My
56
goalies
points.
though shit the bed. My goalies did not play well at all.
Yeah, he took four stats to your zero. 231 saves he had. Quite a lot of rub over there.
Well, we had Greaves got a back to back on the weekend.
Oh,
Um,
that's nice.
I picked up a Colorado goalie for back to back, and he didn't get it. They gave Wedgwood the back to back.
Oh, geez.
So like that kind of like derailed me a little bit, but I mean I wasn't coming close in goalie stats, unless I could have got the two wins on the weekend, which I did not get. Um, but
Hellebuck's been
goals were
rough.
close enough. There's a few stats that were close. Plus minus was not close.
Shots,
My
two
guys didn't
shots
play
apart.
well. They didn't play bad, but his played better. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, your goalies played bad, but your
My
players
goalies
played
played
well.
bad though.
Yeah.
My skaters played well though.
Yeah, a lot of guys with goals in your team. Um, the one with the really standout, McDavid goal, 3 assists, 16 shots, 4 hits. Marchand, 2 goals, 2 assists. Uh, a lot of Leonard goal, 2 assists. Like Matthews had the one big game there, 5 goals, 1 assist on the week. Pedersen already paying off the goal and assist for you. Foligno, 8 hits. Pretty pretty good scoring. Like, he outscored me, but Hellebuck was your best goalie with an 879 and a 277.
Yeah.
Comrie was just as bad and even worse in his pickup. And Bofsky, it's not a good week, but at least got a win for you. Uh, Going to the Marks team here, and you had so many people scoring. Celebrini, 2 goals, 4 assists on the week. Boldy, Mantha, Hischer, Tage, all with 2 goals. Ekblad with two. Stamkos, 3 goals, 3 assists. Ellers, 3 goals, 4 assists. He had a big Sunday.
That game, like Carolina, like 3 goals for assists, that's good. But they played 5 games last week.
Yeah,
And that hurt because he has a couple Carolina players who put up some good points. They had 5 games, so um, yeah, I noted that at the start of the week that Carolina had 5 games.
could have win for them.
There's not much left Carolina
No,
out
there's
on
not really.
the waiver wire that's worth picking up, you know?
Yeah, Wool with a shutout. Bennington had a shutout on his bench the one game.
The Wolves
Um,
shutout really hurt because I think it was against like a team that can score goals and they just couldn't put one in. I'm like, really?
I
Like,
don't remember. It was such a busy week.
yeah.
And then Greaves, 2 wins, 127 saves. That's a lot.
He played like 4 games
927.
this week.
Well, that's it. That's how Tage kicks your ass. It's like it's nice to see. It's nice to see for the chat, for Mark's ego. His franchise has never been in a higher point.
Well, that's not true. He won a title.
Yeah, but it's been a while. It's been a while. We've all forgotten about that.
No, but his my team didn't play terrible. My goalies did, but Mark's played better. So that's just how it went. Good job, Mark. Don't try the beef. 11-1 and 1 in first. Taking the loss to the House of Kirill, 7-5 and 1 in fifth. This was one of my correct predictions, by the way.
I know it was.
What happened here?
Yeah, it was a huge upset seeing Neil win. No, I'm joking. Neil, we obviously know has a good team, so it's
I would
not
say it's a
really.
big upset though because
Yeah.
Daltrey had no
No,
losses on the year.
that was a salt. That was a shot at. That was just to get a little salt in Neil's wounds here. But no, he's obviously feeling good this week. Splitting goalie stats with Daltrey, and then player wise coming out and just pounding him 7-2. Some close categories, 4 PIMs apart. He did outscore him by 9 goals, but they tied in game-winning goals. Unfortunate for Neil there. Um, 4 power play points, +7. So there's some categories that it could have swung, but 4 goalie saves, only by 1 win. Uh, Big win here for Neil to put a little bit of salt in Daltrey here. He's gonna get too mouthy, and it's not good for league morale.
Just
So,
while we're talking about Daltrey taking his
oh,
first loss, I know it's not really relevant, but in our other league, the same week Daltrey gets his first win in like 2 years. So
2 seasons.
in 2 seasons. So
Winless
uh,
last year, winless this year
he
so far.
lost focus this week on this league to get a win in the other one.
It's too hard for him.
I know it's not relevant, but I thought I would throw some shade out there that he's pretty pathetic in that other league.
Any opportunity, you got to take it. Uh, yeah, for looking at Dolcher's team, Robertson a goal, 3 assists. Schmaltz 2 goals, 2 assists. Same with Sergachev. McKinnon 4 goals, 6 assists on the week.
He had a huge
Zat
week.
16 shots. Uh, Zadorov 14 pims. Eberle and Kraus 3 assists apiece. Uh, Goalie wise, Gustafson with 2 wins, no surprise there. And Decord with one, putting up about an 896 for Decord, and then about a 900 for the Minnesota goalie. So an off week there, really. But no, solid week overall for him to take the goalie stats from you. Going over or to sorry, no, he lost them, to
Yeah,
Neil. Damn, I got my head all confused there. Yeah, that was still impressive numbers compared to some other teams, and unfortunate for him not to get the win
mine.
there. Yeah, Niels Eriksson Ek with a big week here, 2 goals, 3 assists, +5. Genther, 4 goals, 2 assists. Konechny, 2 goals, 1 assist. You got Pasternak, 2 goals, 3 assists. Um, Raquel, 2 goals, 1 assist, 16 shots, 8 hits. Zibanejad and Panarin had the one game they got like all their points here.
It's the outdoor
3 goals, three.
classic.
I know.
They lit up my
Two
boy Bob's.
for not a lot of shots either.
No.
Uh,
That's the thing to
Panarin, two
say though about
goals.
those outdoor games, right? The ice just isn't good and it's like
It's different,
it's
right? Changes
sloppy.
things.
Everything
Yeah,
every time they have one, it seems it's always sloppy.
it's hard to maintain that ice, right?
Yeah.
Control
Especially when
there.
you're
So
playing in Florida.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Let's have an outdoor game in Florida. Like fuck.
Yeah, you know, with a lot of goalies this week. Rittich had 2 wins before he got dropped. He had a terrible game the one day. Sorokin looks like he's back now, so no surprise there.
Yeah.
Vejmelka with a win, but nobody put up better than an 885 for him. Uh, Soderblom with a 1.96 goals against average in his one game. Not a lot of shots though, but
That was yesterday.
yeah, 2 goals on 15 shots. So, but no, enough to take down the giant,
Yeah.
undefeated giant. Does
Big win
Daltrey
for
have
Neil.
more tweaks to make now that he shows that he's not the top dog?
Yeah, he's still in first place by quite a bit, but a huge win for Neil. You know, shows that Daltrey's not invincible. We all knew he would lose eventually. Um, yeah, it's big win for Neil because now he has a tiebreaker against Daltrey should they meet up in the playoffs.
Yep. And you can see he's still in fifth. So
Yeah.
a loss going to 500 here, that would have, it's a tight race still.
Shifley Tower, 7-6 and 0 in seventh place, defeating TVT's getting upset. 5-5-3 in 11th. Travis falling out of a playoff spot for the first time in a while, really.
Yeah, with 6 extra man games on Derek too here and couldn't squeeze out a win. Derek's goalies being the difference, taking 4 categories uh, to Travis's 0. Travis's players competing, but just not enough to get it done here. Travis winning by 1 goal, 2 assists, tied in shots, and then yeah, there wasn't a whole lot close otherwise. So I think Travis needed a miracle at this point. Big on Derek for the playoff standings here, though. Shifley, 2 goals, 1 assist. Trennan, goal, 2 assists, 20 hits. That's what he picked him up for, right? So
Yeah.
um, a little bit of offense sprinkling from everybody else. You got Keller with a goal, 3 assists, though. McAvoy, 11 blocks on the week. Uh, Nobody else really looking good, except for the goalies, though. 5 wins. Um, 2 wins for Merlanen, for Vladar as well. Swayman, with just the 1 win in his 2 games, but good starts. 929 for him. Then taking on Travis, who few people here with good points as keepers. You got Jenner, 4 goal or point, sorry, 4 goals, 1 assist. Demidov, 4 apples. Matty Chuck, the D-man, Columbus, 2 goals, 3 assists, +6. So getting some offense there. But then Marchenko, 2 goals, 2 assists. Lozon, 24 hits, 10 blocks on the week. Um, Killer week there. Going through a lot of traded players as he's pushed the thing for the win here. Askarov getting the only 2 wins, but the team had to do a lot of scoring to get them. So really not good numbers on the side here.
No.
And that's what the difference was between the two between the two teams this week.
Yeah, tough loss for Travis, right? Big win for Derek, advancing into a playoff spot here, pushing Travis out. That playoff race, as we'll talk about soon, is still jam-packed, boys. And we're what, week 14? We have 6 weeks left. So this is going to be
Yep.
really fun. Um, I'm excited to see where this ends. Because week 20, boys, is our last week. Remember that. It's short because of the Olympics.
Yep.
Forgot about Dre, 5-5-3 in 10th. Tying the Polar Bears 5-4-4 in 8th. Sean on a downward spiral after a strong start. Uh, let's uh, let's see what happened here.
Yeah. Nick's players were able to get enough of a lead to overpass the difference in goalie stats with Sean taking three categories to Nick's one. They both had some pretty solid weeks here, 20 goals apiece. They ended up tying in that category. They tied in plus minus. Um, and those would have been the two categories they're kind of looking at coming down the wire. And plus minus is a terrifying one, especially when they're tied, right?
Anything could happen with that, though.
Yeah, I think they're both probably happy with the tie. Um, but fourth tie for Sean for the year. So you got to start winning some. Not that I can say anything, but
You're not
uh, yeah,
delusional with playoff hopes right now. You're just worried about the Caucasaurus,
yeah, exactly.
or
But we'll
he's
get the
he's
big
worried about the
upset there.
playoffs and it's slipping away for him right now. It seems.
Yeah,
I
I
think he
wouldn't mind
started
if he
off
make
with
it a
five
run for
wins,
the
didn't he? I
Caucasaurus. I
think
think he was like a 4-1-1, I think, at some point.
yeah.
So Aho here, big week for Nick, 4 goals, 5 assists. Shorty, 4 power play points, 16 shots. So that's a 5 game week, right? Wilson, 5 goals, 3 assists, plus five, 13 shots, 11 hits. Sherwood with a goal with his 29 hits on the week, 12 shots. Um, Kucherov, 3 goals, 7 assists. Nishushkin, 3 goals, 1 assist. Uh, McCann, 2 goals, 1 assist. So some guys who put up some really good offense for him. Hart with a terrible showing in his one game. Um, Tarasov getting a win for him as a ad drop pickup. Then Vasilevsky with 2 wins on the week. Decent goalie stats. Moving over to Sean here. 3 goals, 2 assists for Bertuzzi and Strome. Uh, 5 assists for Quinn Hughes. He had one huge game. 4 goals for Mark Stone. A lot of other offense coming in. Lekanen a goal, 3 assists. Um, 20 hits for Olivier with a goal and an assist, 9 pins plus three. And then Busey still playing well in Carolina. 2 wins on the week with a 939, leading his goalies by far. Washington duo with 1 win, but 100 saves between each other. But yeah, the Busey really carried him for the win here, or to get the extra point this week with the tie.
Hey, guys, a tie is a point, and when the playoff race is this tight, you take all the points you can get. So I
Yep.
think it's better than walking away with 0 points.
I would
So,
have taken the tie.
yeah. But good week for both of you. Shane's farm team 2-7-4 in 13th, losing the Team Rocket 7-6-0 in 6th.
Yeah. Bergeron just taking it to him. He had really solid goalie stats this week. Whew, big God. 4 wins on 88 saves or 95 shots against, I guess. So not a lot of starts, but quality starts there. But beat him by 10 goals. Pims were close, assists were close, power play points about two apart each. But blocks, three apart. So there was a chance for Plums to come back, but he would have needed some people to show up, and they did not. No one really gave him offense goal wise, only five on the week. Miller, three assists, 15 shots for DeBrusque, seven hits, a goal, two assists. Uh, that's about it to really comment on. Lankinen and Wedgwood both getting his wins. Demko and Anderson, zero wins and pretty crappy goalie stats for the week. Unfortunate for him. Going over to Kyle, uh, two goals, one assist from Blake Coleman, nine shots, nine hits. You got Sam Reinhart, four goals, two power play, 14 shots, five hits. Eric Carlson plus seven on the week with five apples, two power play points. Troy Terry, three goals, one assist, seven shots. Don't think he has a hit yet this year. Um, Skinner, two wins in Pittsburgh, put up a 950, one goals against average. They also got a win from Johansson and Allen. But Skinner really pushing the off or pushing the goalie stats here.
No one saw that coming. Like,
Yeah, nobody, not even at Pittsburgh.
not even Skinner.
Yeah,
Like,
not
I
even
can do
Skinner.
this. I get some wins.
What the hell is this? Defense?
Big win for Kyle though. Again, jumping ahead in that playoff race. It's very tight out there. Um, the farm team, well, he has quite a bit of ties, so he's still not in danger of the Caucasaurus, but he's not as
Yeah.
safe as he was last week from the Caucasaurus race. Patches O'Hooligan, 8-5-0 in fourth, taking the loss to Hughes Your Daddy, 2-10-1 in 16th. I feel that Nick was like, I want to see Corey sweat a little bit. I'm going to take the loss for the boys and let Casey tighten this race up here. What
For
happened?
the boys, fuck Nick. Nobody wanted this. Nobody, not even Casey wanted this. Um, no, huge upset here. Casey sneaking over to win 8-6. Um, were the difference makers here. Um, Goalies, he only won goals against average, and it was pretty close. But yeah, winning seven categories out of the players, uh, 10 goals, 17 assists, to seven goals, 14 assists. Power play points. Casey won by one. Um, Blocks and hits were about seven apiece. So it was pretty tight. There was definitely a chance that Nick could squeeze out a win here. Like things were in range, but Casey was able to hold them off offensively on Nick's team. Or Caulfield, sorry, two goals, one assist, 14 shots. Um, Pretty quiet week offensively for him. Connor, 18 shots for one goal, two assists, with the shorthanded point as well. Then and that's four different goalies with wins. And Fowler could have made it at fifth. That would have been pretty funny to see. Montreal doing well for him this week with two wins. Dobes is a win, but putting up an 805 goals against. Hoffer one win as well, and Kemper back from injury now with a win as well. Not great stats, but not enough to get it done either against Casey. We had a few different people come in with the offense. Slavkowski, two goals, two assists with a game winner, seven shots, five hits, seven blocks. Um, Nekas, a goal, three assists, six hits to go with it. Lafreniere, three goals or three assists, sorry, in the Winter Classic, 10 shots, two hits. And then only two goalies. Oh, there, sorry, you got Forsberg down there. Three goalie starts on the week, or three different goalies, sorry. Saros with two wins, um, with an 882 and a 304. So that was his best goalie on the week. Not great numbers, but enough to get it done.
Yeah, that's huge for Casey. And now there's a chance he gets out of last in the next 6 weeks. Um, you
Yeah,
know,
now you just need one miracle, right? And hey, I need those miracles too. I'm not trying to say anything against your team there.
it's okay if you do. Like, come on,
Yeah,
it's trash talk time. Uh,
I
I'd
can't.
be
Hey, I can't
embarrassed though if
trash.
I
She's
lost to
catching up,
Casey. I'd be embarrassed. Just saying, Nick.
and your players lost to Casey too. Your
Yeah,
goalies did fine.
you're supposed to be a contender this year, and you're like, I can't beat Casey, who has nothing. Come on, buddy.
You better come shopping to sociopaths here and figure it out.
Yeah, come buy pieces from the guy who's just barely above the last place guy. He
Yeah,
has the
exactly.
pieces you
I
need to
I
get
have
in.
exactly. Now you get it. The fucking smartest thing Shane has ever said.
He's got
Perfect.
those pieces. They've been working out so well for him.
Some of them have been killing it. They would have helped you this week, buddy. Brock Nelson, boom.
Yeah, his best week in like 2 seasons.
No, he's been fucking fire
He's
this year.
consistent though this year. Like
He's been fire.
I don't know
Go
about
and check him
fire,
out.
but
Go check him
consistent.
out.
I know what he does. I have him in elite
Yeah, there you go.
because I have all kinds of avalanche there. Fetch me a drink. 9-3-1 in second, defeating Domo 3-9-1 in 14th. Is this the nail in the coffin for Domo? Does he finally realize he should be a seller? We'll find out.
I kind of hope so. I'd love to see him as a seller. I don't know if I've really seen it.
He likes to wheel and deal.
Yeah.
At this point, he should just be moving everything out because with 6 weeks left, you're probably not making the playoffs. You need like 30 miracles because he has to worry about
Yeah.
everyone that's already in the pack.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
You know?
It's a tight pack.
Yeah.
I'm a point behind him. I know exactly how far out of reach it is realistically. So, um, six 6 weeks or 6 weeks away from 500. That's tough.
Yeah.
So this late in the season,
With
right?
6 weeks left.
Yeah. But for this week here, we had Dan's goalies taking it to him, really being the difference, winning 4 categories to 0. Then Domo taking 5 player categories to Dan's 4. Um, 78 hits for Domo. So really gritty team here. 60 pims for Dan. Um, Not really a whole lot of close categories besides shots. Dan beat him by 3. They both had a shorthanded point apiece. Um, Goldie wins only 3-2 for Dan. Look at who contributed here. Got Nyes, 7 shots, 6 hits, a goal and an assist, 7 pims. Svetch, 2 goals, 2 assists, 17 shots, 5 hits. Darnell Nurse, 15 pims. Uh, it's always nice to see. Makar, goal, 3 assists. Got Trocheck, a goal, 3 assists as well, 5 hits, 4 shots. Yeah, Knight, two wins for the week in Chicago. Shesterkin getting his other one. 944 over
In the
the week for
classic.
Shesterkin. Yeah. And then a 913 for Knight. Talbot, not great showing in his one start. Moving over to Domo's team here. Darren Radish, 4 goals, 3 assists, 2 pims, +4, 2 power play points, 2 game-winning goals, 9 shots, 2 hits, 5 blocks. Uh, Type of player that Nick could use on his team over there. Um, got Faber, 2 goals, one
Radish
assist.
outscored Nick's team.
Yeah, pretty close. 15 blocks for Faber though, really getting in front of the puck. Um, Kyle, nine hits, 9 blocks, 5 shots, no points though. Look at the goalies here. Very interesting. You got Yari and Picard. Then the Buffalo tandem here. He did drop Lyon though, so he's down to one Buffalo goalie on just 6K. Who had a good week though. Buffalo's been killing it, right? A 921, over 58 saves, and a 253 for one win, but not enough. Keep the Caucasaurus race interesting. I appreciate it, Dan, taking it to Doma.
He wanted to join in the Caucasaurus race. You, Casey, was going to win. He's like, I want a shot at
Yep,
this. I want to know
yep.
what it's like to be a champion in this league. Uh, so
Take a trophy home.
big win though for Dan. Keeps himself pretty much. He's pretty much making the playoffs. So good for him.
Yeah, really separate himself there.
We got 7 minutes in this first part. So let's take a look at the standings. Um, First place, Doll Try the Beef, 11-1-1, 23 points. Still no clinch though.
Nope, you're right.
Second place, Fetch Me a Drink, 9-3-1 with 19 points. Again, he's probably in, guaranteed. Barring 30 miracles.
Yeah, the other way.
In third and fourth, we have Jager Bombs and Patches with 16 points each, 8, 5, and 0. In fifth place, alone here, we have House of Kirill, 7, 5, and 1 with 15 points. We have a three-way tie here for 6, 7, and 8. Team Rocket and Shifley Tower with 7 and 6 and 0 record. And the Polar Bears with a 5, 4, and 4 record, all with 14 points. Right behind the Polar Bears here for that last playoff spot, we have Tage, forget about Dre and TVT, all with 13 points. Tage with the tiebreaker with a 6, 6, and 1 record, while the other two sit with a 5, 5, and 3 record. Uh, in 12th place, you have me with the 6 and 7 record, 12 points, so I'm 2 points out. And then pretty big lead on the next one up, 13th. Shane's farm team, 2, 7, and 4 with 8 points. Domo, 3, 9, and 1 with 7 points in 14th. In 15th, we have you with a 3, 10 and record with 6 points. And in last, improving on his record, 2, 10 and 1 at 5 points. So pretty much, in my opinion, anyone 13th or lower is out at this point.
They're
Um,
very likely. Yep. Four teams really pushing for the playoff battle here. Um, with seven teams, only points apart at the end of it, right?
you gotta look at it like 12th to 3rd, there's only 4 point difference.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, really.
Everyone in that window is still at risk of missing the playoffs
Yep.
with six
Yeah,
weeks
and
left,
it's going to
boys.
make it interesting because these teams are playing each other come playoffs too, right? So it's even if you're squeezing in, you're still going to be playing some decent teams here too.
Yeah. I love this for the league. Usually you have maybe one or two spots up for grabs, but we still have 6 spots up for grabs at this point.
I would agree. Yep. We're at the only two that are you're sitting comfortable at this point.
Yeah. Even if they're not guaranteed, they can go on a losing streak. I mean,
Maybe
Dulci's
Dan.
pretty much guaranteed, but
Yeah.
Dan only 3 points up on the on a couple people could fall.
Yep.
Very unlikely, but it could happen. I don't see it happening. I'm not trying to say that, but um, a big couple big injuries or something like that, and he could fall, right? So I think he feels comfortable, but I don't think he feels safe.
Yep. Exactly.
And I'm not trying to put
Yep.
words in his mouth. I don't know for sure, but
Yep.
that's how
But
I
yeah,
would feel in
so
that
so
spot.
there is a chance. So just like don't move, you're probably comfortable that you could sell, but there's a chance to make it in. So
There's
you might as
probably
well
no
keep
hope for
buying, keep
Domo.
buying. Yep.
Do we want to start trades? We got 3 minutes. Let's just call that part one, and we'll
Yep.
start fresh with the trades and preview for next week when we come back for part two.
Good. I need some water.
Stay tuned, boys.